be delivered to you. Please deal with latex foam at their showroom and authorized agent and ignore the criminals on social media. Thank you.
Well, score big with a card assist and win the ultimate VIP Premier League experience for you and 10 friends. It's a 5-star match day viewing experience, virtual access to a Premier League legend, plus the winner also takes home official signed merchandise and state-of-the-art home entertainment system. Pay with your contactless Absa debit or credit card to enter. Terms and conditions apply. Now that's Africanacity, that's Absa, the official African banking partner of the Premier League, and CIMG Bank of the Year 2020.
Now picture this for a minute. Ocean waves crashing, the sound of seagulls squawking. Did that transport you to the sunny beach of South Africa? No? Okay, then picture this. You've just landed in sunny Cape Town or Durban. You've checked into that beautiful hotel. Now you're just waiting for your refreshing drink by the pool. Still not you? Maybe. But if it is, then please, there's only one place you need to go to right now, and it is southafrica.net to book your South African festive holiday now. Okay, let's get to it. Let's return from holiday to reality. These, according to the Finder newspaper, the Bloomberg Philanthropies Initiative for Global Road Safety top 10 fatal crash locations in Ghana. And they measured these figures between 2018 and 2020. Number 1 is Apenkwa Interchange. Dimples Roundabout. The Apenkwa Interchange Dimples Roundabout section of the N1 highway was identified as a fatal crash location in Accra. The data indicated that 23 reported deaths had been recorded in the area between 2018 and 2020. Shiashi Okpunglo intersection is next. About 9 deaths recorded there, and it's the second highest. Abeka Junction, Apenkwa Total Filling Station, around Nsawam Junction, 8 deaths recorded there. North Jowulu intersection, right? You know this one, right? North Jowulu intersection. That's Alisa Fiesta Royale Hotel, right? 7 lives lost there. La Paz intersection, 6 lives lost. Kwashiman intersection, 6 deaths. Neoplan intersection, Achimota, 5 people involved in car crashes died there. Kaukudi intersection, 4 deaths. Hansonic intersection in Odoko, that's another one, 4 deaths. Vodafone intersection at Circle. Here, again, they have recorded 4 deaths. Okay, so altogether, 76 lives lost in the period under review. And this is information given by Mr. Ebenezer Beidu, who said that these statistics were based on the geo-referenced crash data from 2018 to 2020. So these are the intersections where you are more likely to die in an accident than anywhere else in Accra. 10 of them. So, before we get into this, let me ask you so you can start thinking about it. Have you driven through these intersections? Is it your normal, are these your normal routes home? Apenkwa Interchange, Dimples Roundabout, Abeka Junction, Apenkwa Total Filling Station, North Jowulu intersection, La Paz intersection, Kwashiman intersection, Neoplan intersection, Shiashi Okpunglo intersection, Kaukudi intersection, Hansonic intersection, Vodafone intersection at Circle. Do you drive through these on your way to and from work or to and from your, daily activities? Can you see why they are dangerous? Like, what do you see? Is it potholes? Is it faulty traffic lights? Is it, badly constructed roads with poor line of sight? Is it darkness at night because there's no street lights? What is it that makes these junctions dangerous, in your opinion? Have you ever been involved in an accident at any of these junctions? I want to know. We want to know. We want to know what could be the problem. All right, let's discuss it, because later we'll be speaking to an expert who will help us understand the way forward, the solutions, how we can stay safer as we drive through these now identified as deadly interchanges. Okay, so you know the numbers: 0302 216 541, or you can try 055 1111 997. Okay, 0302 216 541 or 055 1111 997. The 10 most deadly interchanges in Accra. 76 deaths recorded there between 2018 and 2020. I've driven through all of them. I know all of them.
Yes, I have too. I know these intersections.
Let's talk to Kojo. He's in Kwashiman. Hi, Kojo. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Dick. How are you?
Not bad at all. Good to hear from you.
Well, I have mixed feelings with regards to what you wanted to discuss. Number one, the rate at which people are dying is not acceptable.
Kojo, can you speak a bit louder?
The rate at which people are dying is not acceptable.
Yeah.
And that authorities, state institutions, and the government need to double up their efforts. But the number two thing I want to talk about is that I doubt the figures and the statistics you have put out. No, it cannot be true. Because you cannot tell me that in the greater Accra region, Apenkwa is a hotspot more than the Akratama Motorway. You can never tell me that. I live in Kwashima here, and I've lived here since 1994. I work at Tema. I've planned through almost all the perceived hotspots you have videos. But how often do accidents happen there? How often? But almost on a regular, daily basis, accidents happen on the motorway. Yes, the motorway is not the hotspot, number one hotspot. No.
Well, Kojo,
I believe that somebody has sat in his room and cooked up figures.
Kojo, these are figures for Accra, not Greater Accra region, but for the city of Accra.
Yes, but motorway is in Accra. Motorway stretch is Accra.
Well,
it can never be true. It can never be true. That now, how many people die on the Apenkwa stretch? Even here at Kwashiman. At least once in 6 months, once in 4 months, that you experience accident. It cannot be. To be frank, even this Awosh stretch, Awosh Ablekuma stretch of the whatever they call it, it's even more deadlier than this Apenkwa thing you are talking about. Don't forget about this Tukwati Amasama road. More accidents do happen there. What from this Apenkwa Kwashima? No, it can never be true. It can never be true.
Okay.
Somebody has sat in his room and cooked their figures. I doubt it. I question it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kojo, for sharing your thoughts. These are figures compiled by the Bloomberg Philanthropies Initiative for Global Road Safety, and it is reported by the Finder newspaper. They spoke to their surveillance coordinator, Mr. Ebenezer Bedu, who was actually addressing a 2-day workshop to help journalists report accurately and frequently on road safety issues. Nikwe is in Adenta. Hi, Nikwe. Good morning.
Mr. Youngster, good morning.
Good morning to you, my brother.
So I identified 3 things. So one being faulty or malfunctioning traffic light. I started that, so I use the Okunglo stretch almost every day.
Okunglo, okay.
Yes, sometimes the traffic lights are not functioning. That is one. So drivers don't really watch before because it's like a highway, especially road coming. So those coming also from the gun or the origin start heading to the gun. So also what the intersection is quite dangerous.
Right.
Then number 2, I don't know, at least I've traveled before. I know that we are approaching the traffic light and it turns yellow, amber. They're supposed to slow down. But in this part of our country, people rather speed up. So they end up crossing the red line and they may be drinking for another side of the road. So if a driver is also like in a hurry, you just accelerate and all you hear is bang. It happened.
Right.
So I think we should also be engaged. Yellow means get ready to stop, not to accelerate. And then the third one, those people who also use the siren here, even if it's not a police or an ambulance, they just use the siren, so you are forced to give them way, or they don't watch the traffic light, what color it is, and they just enter the main road. It also puts a lot of any driver who is not careful may run into vehicles because their noise, their ambulance sound, it's very frustrating. And if you're not careful, you just drive through it, and that'll be a cost in life. So these are the things that I think.
Thank you for that. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. Nikwe in Adenta. Nick Bakpo is in Kwashiman. Hi, Nick Bakpo.
Hi, Okonfo. Good morning.
Not bad at all. Good morning, my brother. So apparently 6 people have died at the Kwashiman intersection. Have you experienced any reasons why that intersection could be dangerous?
Yes. In fact, I live very, very close, a few seconds away from the intersection.
Right.
Even when the accident happens there, I hear it in my room.
Wow.
And like you asked, I have experienced it. I had an accident a few meters away from the traffic light from Nyamiche. I had an accident there. What I have realized the problem is that even at rush hour, you find only one police person around. The visibility, the police visibility is very poor. Such a major intersection, and you find one police person at rush hour. During the day, it's nil. Occasionally, you see the motor guys pop up, and then they come, they arrest or accost them, take money from them. And I've mentioned on your network one guy, I don't know his real name, but they call him Yamiba or something, Yeshuba or something. He will come, arrest them, collect money, and go. Could you, if you like, this evening, send a reporter to Kwashima intersection. You find one police woman at rush hour. And I'm not saying one police woman because she's a woman, for specificity sake. That's why I'm saying one police woman, and you find her there. And that is what is happening here. And there's so many miscreants around. The motor guys, they are in the island. They are in the island, and you find them riding around the intersection area, and no police visibility. That's one of the problems. Even when there is light out and the traffic light is not working, it will take them hours before they show up. That's the problem here. And I use the place in the morning when I'm coming to town. I use it in the evening when I'm coming to town. That's the situation here. Nice day.
Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you very much, Nick Bakpo in Kwashiman. Let's go to Ayarefa. Hi, Leo.
Hi, Kojo.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you too?
Not bad at all.
Kojo, I want to ask a question.
Sure.
With the use of the siren, especially for the security services, does it include the private security services?
You mean those who are operating private security companies?
Exactly.
Actually, that was not on the list. That was
because most of the time we find private security cars, pickups or whatsoever it is, using sirens and also demanding that we give them way. I know some time ago the president passed some kind of a decree or something that only special people should use the sirens. I don't know if it was a one-day wonder. So I want to find out, is that a one-day wonder? And also the private security services, are they also included in the security service? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Actually, you're right about that. It wasn't a decree. It was just a reminder to the public of an existing law about the only people who are allowed to use sirens. And it does not include private security companies. So that's an interesting point there for the police to note. We certainly want to have them engage on that and ensure only the right people are using sirens. All right, let's go to Ashaman. Hi, Ernest. Good morning.
Good morning, Kojo.
My brother.
This issue of asking my brother, it is a mindset. You see, sometimes I learned by driving via Ghana. and I know the problems on our road. So when I am driving, I know our roads have a defect. I did not learn my driving in UK, and I'm driving in Ghana. That is where maybe I will complain that because I learned it an excellent road and I'm driving in Ghana. The problem is that people are not disciplined on our roads. How can you be approaching the traffic? You don't need even the amber for you to slow down. When you see the traffic light, it is a danger already. So you must slow down. But you see Ghanaians driving 80 kilometers before traffic light. What is wrong with that? So I'm not surprised we are having accidents in our intersection. The police is also a problem. As the other caller just said, in those intersections, you expect that police must punish people who are committing problems in the country. But you just see, you get to those places, you see only one police. Just go and you see them raising their hands where there's no problem. You check papers. What is wrong with that? But I beg you, this one finally, you and Winston, I beg you, you just go to our stations and join Sprinter. I want you to just sit in a Sprinter and see whether the way Sprinter, the seats are arranged in the car is good for a human being to sit in it. I just want you to do that job for me as a Christmas bonus. Thank you.
No problem, Ernest. We will certainly do that. Why don't we actually spend an afternoon and go and check it out? See what's happening with these Sprinter buses. All right. Okay, Ernest, we'll do that for you. Kareem is in Accra. Hi, Kareem. Good morning.
Hi, Kojo. How are you?
Small.
Thank God. One of the accident-prone areas that you've mentioned in the report is the traffic lights in front of Vodafone Circle, right?
Yeah, Vodafone intersection.
Yes. I think there is something missing in the report, in my opinion, because I was looking at maybe the report telling us the accidents that they talked about. Is it bumper to bumper? That is a car running to another car, and then as a result of that, one person losing his or her life, or a car running over, let's say, a pedestrian, or Okada running into a pedestrian, or a car running into Okada. Maybe these details will help us and help the MTTU to find a solution to this thing. But I can understand because it is not your research. You are only reporting what is it? Somebody has done, and you are working on it.
Yeah.
But apart from this, having said this, Kojo, I believe strongly that most of the accidents in Accra are caused by indiscipline. Indiscipline first on the part of Okada riders. They are the most guilty of all of this indiscipline that we talk of in Accra. Then secondly, lack of patience on the part of especially trotro drivers. The trotro drivers, their priority is to pick the passenger and get their 1 0 2 6. They don't care whether they do the right thing or not, provided they get the passenger. That is what their priority is. And I think MTTU, they need to up their game, because if they are able to identify those causing these problems, one Okada people, two trotro people, then they should be able to deal with it. We cannot sit down as a country and allow these people to continue with this indiscipline. We cannot do that. Yes, we understand politicians, because of political expediency, may not be able to deal with it because they are afraid if they touch the Okada riders or they touch the trotro people, they will lose votes. So politicians will not handle it. They won't deal with this thing. But MTTU, that is their role. That is their assignment. They should be able to deal with it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I think it's important to note that the data that the Bloomberg Philanthropies Initiative for Global Road Safety used to gather this report, the information for this report, they say the data was synthesized from dockets collected from MTTD, okay, which shows the number of deaths recorded in these areas. So if it's from dockets, that means that these are cases that MTTD actually took to court. So I suppose that would indicate that at least for these cases we are discussing, MTTD actually did take some action and took them to court. Lincoln is in Akwete. Hi, Lincoln. Good morning. Do we have Lincoln on the line?
Yeah, I'm on the line.
Yes, ma'am.
Joy FM, you do something about it. Do you know some of the commercial vehicles are owned by policemen, retired, and both serving today? And some of these drivers don't respect anybody. You see this alcohol in the sachet, those small ones. Some of them, they put it in their dash. They are what do we call it? The dashboard. There is a pocket there. This is something the police have to make sure they punish some of these drivers. And the indiscipline we are talking about, the police are also contributing to that indiscipline on our road. Those taking 5 cities, 2 cities, 3 cities, 10 cities, and allow those without licenses to drive on. And the passengers have also refused to speak when these drivers are overspeeding. And if you happen to be on one of any of these vehicles and you speak, they will ask you, are you the only person in the car? And when the accident occurs, look at the number of people we are losing. So, Joy, you have a work to do. The IGP, I know he's listening. If he's not listening, somebody should tell him that some of his men are owning some of these truck vehicles, and majority of their drivers don't have licenses. And when other police arrest them, they quickly call the owners of those cars and they allow them to go. My brother, we have a long way to go. God bless all of you there.
Bless you too. Bless you too. All right. Okay. Prince is in Tema. Hi, Prince. Good morning.
Good morning, Kojo. Good kudos. One thing I've observed using road from Pram to Accra. Most of these problems are from truck drivers.
Right.
That Ghanaians do join. At times, personally, I feel like to push some of the drivers to do the right thing. But the occupants of this truck vehicle, the passengers feel offended. Why is the driver doing the wrong thing and somebody is trying to put the driver right? By using the shoulders of the road while we are on the same road, the same traffic, you see truck occupied by citizens, Ghanaians, using the shoulders of the road. If the police is not there, don't we have conscience? Don't we go to church, the mosque, to pray to God? Don't we have conscience that we are doing the wrong thing on the road? Attitude now change what we need as Ghanaians. Police alone cannot solve the road money. We ourselves, people like you, on the set, citizens who use fraud must have the conscience that when somebody is doing the wrong thing, you should have the courage to tell that person, tell that driver, go use the proper route. And when somebody is trying to check, may God bless.
Thank you, my brother Prince from Tema. Let's talk to Ajari in Dampa. Hi, Ajari. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Kojo. I hope all is well.
By God's grace, we did inside.
Yes, thank you very much for the opportunity. So I think whenever this issue comes up and we are talking about accident, one thing that I usually say is that accidents are not caused by one factor. Usually a plethora of factors, cause this. And because of my experience, I always talk about eye issues or sight issues. Kojo, a number of people who are our drivers who are driving on our roads have their sight, either the sight is not 100%, it is not full 100%, or the person probably is kind of going even blind but has not even checked. Because Kojo, for me, as a visually impaired person, I know someone when we were at the University of Ghana, Legon. The person was part of us as a low vision person who was using some gadget which enlarges the writings for him. And at the end of school, when we left Legon, this guy is using because he hasn't really gotten job. He's driving one of these cars that they use for Bolt and Uber. So how are you going to be very sure that this guy who is coming on the road can see you properly to the extent that there will not be any head-on collision? So, Kojo, the factors are plenty, as I said, numerous factors that precipitate for some of these things. But I don't think we have sat down to look into some of these things. How many times do we even do regular, eye checks or something? How many times do we do that for the drivers? I think unless you're going to renew your license or something, that's when they do that. But even that one, are we sure that people do not pay bribe to, navigate their way through or maneuver their way through? So the issues are so, I don't know, sometimes we talk and we get even tired because there seems to be no solution. The challenges which are not supposed to be intractable, appear to be insurmountable.
Ajari, let me ask you this. Ajari, let me ask you this. Don't you think you should report your friend to the police? He's endangering lives. If what you're telling us is true, that he's visually impaired but is driving a commercial vehicle, carrying passengers, people's children, husbands, wives, putting them at risk. Ajari, don't you think you should report it?
Yes, that's why I was saying that. How many times do we do that intermittent checks? If the agencies that are supposed to do these things were doing it, I think they would have detected some of these things. Well, because it is under their purview to ensure that some of these things are found out, so that you clear people from that.
Your point is well made, and I appreciate it. I really don't know whether the police can administer spot eye tests on the roads, but certainly we have a responsibility if we know of somebody who ought not be driving. How did he even get his driver's license is the key question. But if you know of somebody who ought not be driving, I think you have a responsibility to report it, so that at the very least he can be checked and tested to ensure he's capable of driving and not putting people at risk. Okay, so I charge you with that responsibility, Ajari. Please, if you've seen something, say something. Thank you, and God bless. George is in Kumasi. Hi, George. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Kojo.
Thank you for calling us.
Yeah, I hope you are fine.
God is in control.
Yeah, George Comfort from Amoga, Kumasi 007.
That's right.
Yeah, Kojo, my question to you. Why did the IGP deploy the police to go on the road? What did they go there to do?
You are hoping I can answer that for you. Okay. Our understanding is that the police are there to provide visibility, also to help in rush hour to marshal traffic in a way that will create minimal delays and blockages.
Are they doing that?
You tell me. What do you see?
The reason why I'm saying this is that, Kojo, from Ejisu to Kwaso, in the Ashanti region, from Ejisu to Kwaso, always there is a police barrier there. Just right after the railway line. They are there. I think if you are a driver, you reach there, you know that you are going to put 5 cities in your license. And the way they take it, Kojo, if you have your CCTV camera, you cannot get them. They are there always. So how can we provide or protect passengers, or if the car is faulty, or if you know that this driver didn't have a license, why can't you arrest him rather than taking 5 cities and kill many, many people. Kojo. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. Let's take one more call. Yao is in Kaswa. Hi, Yao. Good morning.
Morning, Kojo.
My brother.
Yeah, I hope you are doing well.
We're there inside.
We thank God. Kojo, is there a age limit for driving?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I think the police should look at that. Because there are a lot of old men on the street.
Oh, driving. You mean an upper age limit?
An upper age.
Oh, right. I'm
I'm
not aware of that. No.
80 years driving.
No, I don't think there's an upper age limit.
There's no upper age for driving?
No.
Then that's serious.
I think it's about driving is about test of capacity, and capacity is not always linked to age. There are 100-year-olds who have better eyesight than some 20-year-olds. So you can't really use age as a reason to stop someone from driving. It's capacity that should stop them. When you go to renew your license, your eyes and your reflexes should be tested. And if you fail, then your license is revoked. That's how it works, not based on age.
Thank you for educating me this morning.
Thank you too. Thank you. God bless you for calling us. That was Yao from Kaswa. Listen, we appreciate all your calls. There's so much for us to talk about, particularly the solutions, the way forward. And we'll do that after these messages.
Academic City University College prides itself with hands-on context-based learning geared towards developing future-ready leaders. Our ultra-modern campus is furnished with state-of-the-art facilities to equip our students to lead the digital transformation of the future. We have fully embraced the artificial intelligence revolution and are pleased to announce our new degree programs in artificial intelligence, robotics engineering, and biomedical engineering. It's time to have an electrifying future here at Academic City University College. Admissions are now open. Visit our website act.edu.gh or call us on 055-101-4444 to apply now. Academic City is future ready.
We know you better than they do. We cushioned you in the heat of the COVID pandemic when you needed us most. It is now time to help you take care of your post-COVID needs. From June to December 2021, your biggest and largest bank, GCB, is cushioning salaried customers with a special personal loan package. Access up to 200,000 Ghana cedis at a slashed interest rate. Enjoy a 2-month repayment holiday. Take up to 5 years to repay. Top up your existing loan at absolutely no fee. Let us make life comfortable for you. Apply for the GCB personal loan today and take care of your urgent needs. Remember, terms and conditions apply. GCB, your bank for life.
He wants. What's the wedding easy? Oh, you butu ankasa. Wakaka.
Messi, Lufat na wajima were you?
Hey, malaria drew Lufat. Jama wedding were your hospital.
Sister, where I imagine there, few hours to my wedding. No Messi semu huma yeshepe. Minkata was a mikuniya. My husband is sick.
Hey, Jama tornado. Na basi no yen.
What's the water tested positive for malaria?
No, na benti na one for ambulance na one.
Ambulance. It's not a bicycle.
Hey, no, nyasi from kakabo.
No, kick. Many wedding gonna me make up Nina. Sometimes.
That's right.
Nearest pharmacy. So one meji Lufat.
Entrance pharmaceuticals for one malaria druna.
Inyo. No ye na one chair. Mukuno jina nenadri. A brand pa.
Ize. No kuniso. No pona waka that you may kiss the bride. If you want to show day.
No, donna. Man, no, you don't know.
Indeed, malaria and kawan to them. Lufat. A malaria drop a cup. Sa igedi nkratwe FDA ahwehwemagia to say eye.
The West African Medical Coding and Billing Certification Program and the accompanying job placement program provides a 4 to 6 months online training in medical coding and then a 6-month virtual internship, and you are placed in remote medical coding jobs. You work from the comfort of your home remotely for U.S. healthcare companies, and your starting salary is $450. Contact us on WhatsApp +233 5511959989 or go to our website bsa.careerwise.com. Please note that the WISE is WIZE, or send us an email at support@bsagh.com. No matter your educational background, you can become a medical coder. So enroll today.
The Ghana League Clubs Association, GALCA, in partnership with the Office of the First Lady, presents the maiden edition of the First Lady's Cup in fulfillment of her pledge to transform women football and advance the empowerment of girls soccer in schools. The showpiece will see reigning Ghana Women's Premier League champions, Hazakes ladies, battle it out with runners-up Ampim Dakwa ladies for a chance to lay their hands on the maiden trophy. The GALCA First Ladies Cup will take place at the Accra Sports Stadium on December 10th, 2021, with COVID-19 protocols strictly adhered to. And remember, admission is free. The maiden GALCA First Ladies Cup is brought to you by GMPC, GCB Bank, Agricultural Development Bank, GOIL, Total, Vodafone, Gasem, Hisense, TT Brothers, Petroleum Commission, Apex Bank, Cocoa Board, Fidelity Bank, Bost, and Ghana Gas. It's the maiden GALCA First Ladies Cup on the 10th of December 2021, 4 p.m. sharp at the Accra Sports Stadium for free. This event is powered by Primeval Media.
No victim of gender-based violence should be silent. Every human deserves dignity and respect. If your health, dignity, and security is undermined, you must seek assistance. Call the Orange Support Center for assistance on toll-free number 0800 111 222. This message is by the kind courtesy of the United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA.
Malcolm Santa rewards you for shopping this Christmas. For every 400 Ghana cedis spent at Malcolm from 6th to 31st December, you don't only get the best bargains from your #1 shop. You can also win your share of a $250,000 Ghana cedis and gift vouchers every day. 25 return holiday packages to Dubai, or drive home any of 3 spanking brand new MG SUVs. Some go chop big money, some go fly go Dubai, some go drive MG SUVs. What you go do? Jingle bells, jingle bells. All you for do be spend 400 Ghana cedis, then enter the draw. Chop, drive, enjoy or fly with Malcolm Santa presents for Monday 6th to 31st December.
Gaming Commission of Ghana will draw and announce winners.
Malcolm Santa, nah, yeah, Dibronya. Terms and conditions apply, errors and omissions accepted. Malcolm,
where Santa shines.
These days, for every one thing you're looking to buy, there are at least 5 options. But what if you had to make that one choice? The choice for quality home appliances with exceptional prices and unbelievable after-sales service. Whirlpool. At Whirlpool, we let the track record speak for itself. From Whirlpool built-in appliances, Whirlpool refrigerators, Whirlpool washing machines, Whirlpool ACs to Whirlpool kitchen appliances. Locate Whirlpool at La, Achimota, Spintex, Tamale, Kumasi, and Takrady. Call us today on 0302 778 126 for all your premium Whirlpool home appliances at unbelievable prices. Whirlpool, sensing the difference.
Wondering what to do with your Cerelac 400-gram tin? The new Cerelac Wheat 350-gram pouch value pack is the ideal choice to refill your tin. It is affordable, convenient, and still provides key nutrients, iron, vitamin A, B, and D, zinc, and iodine to support normal cognitive function and help promote optimum growth and development. Grab your value pack at a retail shop near you. Cerelac 350-gram, more for less. This advert is FDA approved.
Go with MasterCard and open up a world of priceless possibilities. From online streaming subscriptions from around the world, to dining out at your usual restaurant, or finding new favorites, to the thrill of an in-store shopping spree. From treating yourself to a movie, to spoiling the family with an unforgettable holiday destination. Whatever you do and wherever you go, from the moment you choose your card in the bank, go with MasterCard, the secure and convenient way to pay. MasterCard, start something priceless.
Finally, it's here.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Welcome back. It's the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. We're talking road accidents. We've been giving a list of the top 10 accident-prone areas across Accra. Somebody made a point that why does it not include the Tema Motorway? I suspect that it was about the Accra metropolitan area. So you would not include the motorway in that. For these areas, it is intersections and interchanges that have been listed here. Again, you wouldn't add the motorway to an intersection. So this is why we have Apenkwa interchange, Shiashi Okonglo intersection, Beka Junction, Apenkwa Total Filling Station, North Jowlu intersection, La Paz intersection, Kwashiman intersection, Neoplan intersection in Achimota, Kaukudi intersection, Hansonic intersection in Odoko, Vodafone intersection at Circle, and these 10 altogether have seen 76 lives lost between 2018 and 2020. This is data that was gathered by the Bloomberg Philanthropies Initiative for Global Road Safety, according to the Finder newspaper. Now, they spoke to a Mr. Emmanuel Bedu, who is the coordinator of surveillance for this outfit, and he disclosed that speeding, wrongful overtaking, inattentiveness, distraction, crossing roads without care or jaywalking, non-wearing of seat belts, non-wearing of crash helmets, not obeying traffic signals, especially red lights. These are some of the major infractions among road users which lead to these road crashes. Okay, so we want to try and understand the real size of this problem and then start figuring out solutions. So we'll introduce our guests to you in just a moment. But here in the studio with us is somebody who we can never call a guest, Seth Kwame Boateng. Kwame, good to see you.
Good to be here, Kojo, but it's a very sad morning.
Yeah.
Because if the whole of last year, we lost 2,500 lives, and in just 11 months, a month more to go, we are talking about 2,608 lives.
And we haven't even hit Christmas.
No. So if you do the statistics, it appears every month we lose approximately 200 lives. So let's assume, or let's project per what we know that on the average we're losing about 200 lives. Let's add 200 to the 2,608. Meaning by the end of this year,
we can expect
that we're going to add 200 more to the figure we have today.
Now let's state clearly that these are only the reported cases.
Exactly.
Right? You have to understand that there are bound to be cases that don't get reported. There are bound to be.
Exactly.
You know, so this is troubling.
It is. And Kojo, if so far we've had 14,138 people injured, can we sit down and think about what this means to the country? And we are talking about those who have lost limbs, those who have had head injuries, those who can never walk again.
What's that number again?
14,138 injured.
Yeah.
What are we doing to ourselves? And motorbicycles continue to kill us. In 11 months, we've lost 1,140 lives through that accident, through motorcycle-related accident. It's sad.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like maybe we should have a whole day just for motorcycles.
Yes.
You know, it's not just the motorcyclists who are reckless.
Yes.
There are some reckless motorcyclists. Yeah. But the way we treat motorcyclists is also part of the problem.
As if they're not part of those supposed to use the road. Yeah.
That's a vehicle. When you see someone on a motor, that's a vehicle. You're supposed to treat them exactly like that. And we will have to set aside a day to do some education on that alone. But today, we're trying to figure out why we have these 10 hotspots in Accra where people are dying. The number one hotspot is the scariest one, Apenkwa Interchange at Dimples Roundabout. 23 reported deaths at this one spot.
But could you, are you surprised? You've seen those videos, right? You've seen those videos put in my documentary, the intersections.
Yeah.
We saw how one had the head, what was the word? Is it chopped
knocked
off?
Yeah. Anyway, listen, let's bring in Dr. Samuel Sasu-Mensah. He's the Director of Operations at the MTTD. Dr. Sasu-Mensah, good morning and thank you for your time.
Good morning.
Right.
And thanks for the opportunity.
Indeed. Now, we're looking at these figures and these hotspots. We're trying to understand, first of all, what makes these hotspots so dangerous. I mean, the Apenkwa interchange one is scary.
This information was generated by the Bloomberg Philanthropist Initiative for Global Road Safety. And what they did was that they assessed the various dockets of the MTTD in Accra to determine the locations where the accidents were prone. So they identify the hotspots. So it's by the Bloomberg Philanthropy Initiative for Global Road Safety.
I understand that, Dr. Sasu-Mensah. My question to the MTTD and yourself, if you can help us, is there something about the Apenkwa interchange in particular, something that makes that place more dangerous than other interchanges?
The crux of the issue has to deal with the fact that in driving, what you ought to do is to observe traffic rules and traffic regulation. If you fail to abide by the content of the road traffic rules and regulations, then you will be susceptible to road traffic crashes, and for that matter, the mortality and the morbidity rate will definitely increase. And for that matter, you will be tagged. That location can be tagged as an accident-prone spot. So it depends on the severity of injuries and the total number of accidents that are occurring on that particular spot.
Very well.
And this will determine whether or not that particular location can be termed as an accident-prone spot.
Okay. We're going to talk generally about the figures, the mortality figures, throughout the year for accidents in just a moment, Dr. Sasu-Mensah. But I want to bring in Engineer Mahama, who, of course, is a road engineering expert. He joins us on the show very often because I want to wrap up this issue of the intersections and then we'll come to the general figures. So, Engineer Mahama, thank you for your time. Good morning.
Good morning, Kojo. How are you?
Not bad at all, thank you. Now, it would appear from our conversations off air that you have identified something that is common to these intersections that might be the cause of many of these accidents.
Yes. Yeah, but good morning to your listeners. I think before I just delve into that one, among the 10 that were mentioned in Accra, did you hear of the Elwak intersection? No.
No.
That is another major intersection from 37 towards Damakam, from aviation to cantonment, and from Labadi towards 37, and the other way, from the cantonment to the airport. The area is already serene because discipline is engulfed within that area because you are entering the military zone. Does that ring a bell? Does it give you any idea of why that area is not part of the accident, the recorded Bloomberg reports?
Discipline comes naturally.
Thank you. You conform because you see some infrastructure of the military around. You see the presence of the military walking along the walkways, the military parking their armored cars somewhere around the airwalk, the trees on the right-hand side, and occasionally you see the military themselves manning the traffic light when they are light out. And so bottom line is discipline and tolerance. When we are approaching the traffic light, I wanted to discuss this with you a couple of weeks ago. Have you noticed that when you are driving on a highway, we have highways even though we are in the intercities, and you are doing 100 kilometers or 80 kilometers per hour, my other expert or guest will tell you that it's only safe that you leave a distance of the same speed you are going or you are driving at between you and the car in front of you. But when I do that, you see other cars speeding to come and occupy the space. So if you are doing 80 kilometers, 100 kilometers per hour on the Fiesta road, because they have about 3-4 lanes, it is only sound that when any other car in front of you suddenly applies the brake and you are behind the vehicle and doing 80 to 100 kilometers, if you have a distance between you and the other car to be 80 meters distance, 70, 80, 90, you can safely apply your brakes. You wouldn't veer up the road and you won't smash the back of the car. This should be repeated every single time, just as a reminder that when somebody is going 100 or 80 and he has that space within, it doesn't mean that he's not speeding. So come and occupy that slot. So that when suddenly you are misjudging the other person in front of you and he sees the amber or he sees that there's another car approaching in the other corner and he decides to suddenly apply the brakes, you behind him would not hit the back. And all these ones contributed to the 76 lives that we have lost within those areas. And one of the things, I mean, this is very pronounced, and we should try and find out how drivers understand. And this is not only around the intersections, on the highways. You drive on the commercial road, you are driving on the Accra-Takoradi road, you are driving from Accra to Aflao, and you leave that distance, and the other drivers will just speed and occupy the space. When there's any sudden break of any obstruction ahead, that is where we have the fatalities increasing, because the impact would have been less if I even apply the brake and I have a distance of 80 meters. Before I get to the back of the car, I would have come to maybe 5 kilometers per hour, and that cannot make people more immobile. That's one.
Thank you for that, Engineer Mahama. And I mean that the numbers don't lie, right? That's an obvious calculation, the life-saving calculation. Thank you, Engineer Mahama. All right, let's talk about the general numbers, and they are scary. All right, at the moment, even before December, we have beaten last year's figures.
2,608 persons between January and November, compared to last year's 2,589. So clearly, more people have died in 2021 as it stands compared to the whole of 2020. And the question is, what are we not doing right? Why are more people dying when we've been running lots of campaigns, when we've been talking about a lot of educational programs aimed at ensuring that we reduce these numbers?
Dr. Sasu Mensah, this is where we'd like to bring you in. What exactly is it? Government has certainly spent more money to educate people. There have been all kinds of campaigns. National Road Safety Authority has been on every station there is, talking about this. MTTD, I mean, we can't pretend we don't see you out there on the streets. We see you. So what is it? Why are we getting worse figures?
The issue here is that when we talk about road traffic accidents or road traffic crashes, basically they occur as a failure of the transport system. So the transport system is made up of the road, the user, and the vehicle and the environment. So when there's a failure within one of the systems, that is where you experience road traffic accidents occurring. But the basic problem that exists has to do with that of the human factor. The human factor, the person who is on the wheels driving. And the key issue about this phenomenon is about indiscipline, which is attributable or traceable to human behavior in traffic. Basically, what we realize is that what they do most of the day, so that's why the focus is on drivers. And actually, the focus should be on drivers. And most of the times, we have people who are practicing unsafe driving. Drivers seem to be very incompetent. They are impatient. And basically, they drive recklessly on the road. And this accounts for the main reason why the traffic accident rate is increasing at an alarming rate. For instance, what we say, the figures has it that about 80 to 90% of the accidents that is occurring in the country is attributable to what? Driver behavior. And that is the main reason why the traffic accident rate is occurring at this time. What we find out is that most of the drivers that are applying on our roads are not complying with traffic rules and traffic regulations. The rules and the regulations are there, but basically they are not complying with the rules and regulations. Sometimes when you go around, even a driver who is driving a vehicle has not even heard of what we call Road Traffic Act 683 of 2004, Road Traffic Regulation 2012, LI 2180. They have not even seen the document before. Most of the time we are doing enforcement, we are doing education and awareness creation. You ask them, they have not seen them. But that should be the basics. If you want to drive, it means that you have to know the rules and regulations. This is a case in point where drivers who are driving on the road have not even seen the rules, the acts, and the regulations. If you have the rules, the acts, and the regulations, how can you drive safely on the roads? So that is the crux of the issue. That is the crux of the matter. That is why increasingly drivers are not respecting the rules and regulations, what they are supposed to do, the do's and don'ts of driving. They don't know. So that is why they drive recklessly. And at the end of the day, road traffic.
Yes, but Doc, I mean, talking about these drivers not knowing these regulations, and that's why the laws are clear. Hold on, please hold on. The laws are clear. So if you're going for a license, you need to go through the driving school. You need to be taught these things before you get your license. How come you have these persons on our roads with licenses to drive and driver's license to drive, and yet do not know these laws and regulations you talk about?
Yes, but the crux of the issue is that most of the drivers who are driving on our roads don't attend driving school before they drive. Normally what you see is that for the commercial drivers, they will become mates and apprentices, and they graduate from that stage and they become drivers without going through the curriculum of the driving schools. And they constitute the majority.
But that should not be the case. I mean, you're going to take a driver's license. The process is that you're supposed to be giving a code from a driving school because you're supposed to have gone to the driving school. So,
but basically going through the driving school does not mean that you learn all the content of the traffic rules, the traffic acts, and the traffic regulations. So that is the crux of the matter. Most of them, what they are supposed to do, they don't know it. So how do they perform those functions that is expected of them as drivers? For instance, if you want to drive on a route, you want to be defensive. Early morning, what you have to do, you do what we call this acronym, COAT, C-O-A-T, COAT, where C means you have to concentrate on the acts and the science of driving. You have to observe, observation, then A, attention, then T, tolerance. You have to tolerate other driving. So that is the crux of the matter. If you don't know, every morning when you want to drive on the road, you wear your coat. If you go by the principles of this coat, I don't see the reason why accidents or crashes will be rampant on our road.
Right. We're talking to Dr. Samuel Sasumensa. He's the Director of Operations at MTTD. One of the things we've already observed is that such a large proportion of accidents are as a result of driver behavior. But what are the other factors? Are there things that the system does to make accidents more likely? For example, the DVLA, the police. I mean, when was the last time you saw a trotro going through a roadworthy test? How about the police? Are they doing the checks that they must to ensure that the right people and only the right people get behind the steering wheel? Let's talk about that too and look for solutions when we come back. But first, some messages from our partners.
Yes, could you imagine taking your taste buds on a trip around the world, enjoying food and drinks from over 50 countries this December? From the 24th to the 26th at the Polo Court near Kotoka International Airport. Around the World Food and Drinks Festival is a destination this Christmas for the whole family. Now, there's something for everyone. Come enjoy amazing lunch by Sweeter Jelly, New Men's Cook, and so many others. Sample wines, drinks, and ice creams from all over the world. Book a passport by visiting atwfestival.com or call 0203 235822. Now, this festival is brought to you by Echo House in collaboration with the various embassies in Ghana, Kaya Tours, Prompt Communication, Aquaba UK sponsors Coca-Cola, Boomplay, Lifebuoy, Lux Close-Up, and Apuna, Sunlight, HD Plus, Fritol, Royal Aroma, VF Foundation, Adonko Next Level, FNB, Vodafone, Smirnoff, Baileys, and EcoBank.
Right, the word is out. Your official transport partner for this December and holiday season is Bobo Ride, B-O-B-O. Bobo Ride app has the most affordable taxi fares in Ghana now. More people are using the app. So if you're attending any event, whether it's a party, church, work, school, all you have to do is just Bobo to your destination. Yeah, Bobo is the app of the moment. With high fares and prices from other ride apps these days, your best option is to use the Bobo Ride app. You can download Bobo Ride from the Google Play Store or the App Store. In fact, you should even try downloading it now because, Charlie, right now everyone just needs to Bobo wherever they go. Bobo Ride, the app they be.
And it's Carnation time.
Yay.
Loved for decades by Ghanaians, has an exciting new look, a refreshingly modern paper label design in same red, white, and green colors you know. Carnation is still perfect for the cup of tea you love, and it comes in a 160-gram tin at a cool price of 3 Ghana cedis in a retail outlet near you. Carnation is proudly produced in Ghana by Nestle, so come on and join the Carnation Nation. Carnation, goodness in every cup. And this is FDA approved.
Wow. Have you seen the new Oka Deco?
Oh, yes.
Hey. Awesome, Papa.
Papa.
Honestly, I mean, I'm sure that thing can be seen from space. It's massive. And it's filled with amazing things for your home. Right now, though, they're running a special offer on Christmas decorations. It's the Oka Deco Christmas Frenzy. It's a boson surprise for all of us. 20% boson surprise. 20% discount of all Christmas trees, Christmas decor, and toys between now and the 24th of December. Charlie, this afternoon, Kramanka for Anna. Charlie, one time, mums, dads, boys, girls, it's time to get your exquisite Christmas trees of all sizes and colors, nativity, lights, Christmas costumes, baby toys, Disney toys for boys and girls, outdoor toys, and so much more from renowned brands like Kidcraft, Smoby, VTech, Playmobil, and Hasbro. Rush to the new expanded Oka Deco Superstore of the Spintex Road in Accra while stock lasts. So if you're thinking Christmas, think Oka. Or your boson. Or your boson. All right, listen, stay with us. We're going for a couple more messages from our partners, but we're back with the Super Morning Show after these.
Finally, it's here. The most amazing Christmas experience right here in Accra. Live at the Polo Court. Around the World Food and Drinks Festival is bringing the spirit of Christmas back this December. From Friday 24th to Sunday 26th. Come taste food from over 50 countries. Have the most amazing family brunches by top chefs like Sweet Ajele, Nyonyo, Men's Coke, White Money of BB Niger, and many more while the kids have fun all day long with Santa. Also enjoy some music by Kofi Kina Tata, Kili, Efia, and Jackie. Visit www.atwfestival.com or call on 054-372-7536. This festival is brought to you by Echo House in collaboration with various embassies in Ghana, Kaya Tours, Prompt Communication, Aquaba UK, sponsors Coca-Cola, Boomplay, Lifebuoy, Lux, Close Up, Annapurna, Sunlight, HD Plus, Freightor, Royal Aroma, Next Level, FMB, Vodafone, Smirnoff, EcoBank, and Mixdown Studios.
Yes, it's that time of the year where we get to tra-la-la-la-la. Come join us at the MTN Festival of 9 Lessons and Carols as we usher ourselves into this Yuletide. I can't see no horse. Oh, come all. Let's sing and dance with the melodious Adepa MTN Viva Voices Choir, Samini, Kwame Eugene, and Stoneboy. Merry Christmas to you, you know. The MTN Festival of 9 Lessons and Carols is strictly by invitation. Join us live on Facebook, MTN Ghana, and YouTube, MTN Ghana, for an awesome experience. Date, Friday, 10th December 2021. Time, 7 p.m. Let's celebrate the Yuletide with you, our valued customer. And let's stay connected everywhere you go with MTN.
Stay hydrated with the refreshing goodness of Voltic Natural Mineral Water.
Voltic, naturally, a product of the Coca-Cola Company. This advert is FDA approved.
Why do you allow coughs, cold, and flu to ruin your happiness? You need Summerlin Cough Syrup. Summerlin Cough Syrup will relieve you and your family from coughs, cold, and flu. Summerlin offers a whole range that provide relief for the entire family. Insist on your Summerlin in pharmacies and licensed chemical shops. Summerlin Cough Syrup from Danex Itin Starwin PLC. If symptoms persist after 48 hours, consult a physician. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
My name is Kwame Sefakain. You see, the feeling is always good when you receive a salary alert. And so, I'm making a bold decision to invest a lump sum into the Old Mutual retirement salary. This means I'll get these alerts every month and throughout my retirement period. Life should be comfortable, even after retirement too. Me feeling ahotonkwa.
Invest a lump sum today in the Old Mutual retirement salary and enjoy guaranteed monthly income for life, funeral cover, and the option of signing on with a spouse. Please call Old Mutual today, 050-453-4333. Old Mutual, 176 years of doing great things.
Do great things.
Go with MasterCard and open up a world of priceless possibilities. From online streaming subscriptions from around the world, to dining out at your usual restaurant, or finding new favorites, to the thrill of an in-store shopping spree. From treating yourself to a movie, to spoiling the family with an unforgettable holiday destination. Whatever you do and wherever you go, from the moment you choose your card in the bank, go with MasterCard, the secure and convenient way to pay. MasterCard, start something priceless.
Hey, bro, Kofi, your ceiling be smooth, bright and fine, papa.
That's an understatement. It dey blink like 80 carats white gold. This be Interface plasterboard ceilings. Smooth, bright, and long-lasting. Everybody where they come here, they fill up. Where they direct them go Interface Limited for world-class quality.
If you're involved in new property development, renovation, or decoration, the right place for you is Interface Limited. Call us on 0274-999999 or visit our website at
www.interfacelimited.net. Facebook, Interface Limited GH. Instagram, interface.limited.
Maudada no pediani bianye dipa and the pe wo malt, milk, and a cocoa moi and mammy lumuda shima.
From Nestle.
Every I side to the inca to you, I just say a ye.
No victim of gender-based violence should be silent. Every human deserves dignity and respect. If your health, dignity, and security is undermined, you must seek assistance. Call the Orange Support Center for assistance on toll-free number 0800 111 222. This message is by the kind courtesy of the United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA.
Boy, the AC you bought me, I will get that and many more at a greater discount. Electroland Ghana has got Ghanaians covered on EGL Fantastic Christmas promotion.
Surprise! This is straight from EGL. Oh my, it's Fantastic Christmas promo. As Santa Claus is coming to town, it's got to feel like winter. This Christmas, grab the NASCO eco-friendly Air Doctor Split AC, starting at $1,799. Air Doctor, no Corona. Grab your NASCO 32 inches flat LED TV for 799 Ghana cedis. What more can you ask for? For your family and loved ones this Christmas, grab your media tabletop fridge starting at 799 Ghana cedis. We will give you a media freezer, 1,299 Ghana cedis. And tell your mama that Toshiba washing machine front load is going for 2,699.
Fantastic Christmas promo is really everywhere.
Hurry up and enter any EGL showroom. Fantastic Christmas promo is everywhere.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best on Joy 99.7 FM.
Welcome back. It's the Super Morning Show on Joy, and thanks for all your text messages. They are brought to you by Glycocritical Illness Plan, GSIP. It's in your best interest to survive, as well as Fabry Metal, your partner in steel.
And at GlycoLife, we believe this is the time to protect your future with our life insurance policies. Our products are designed to offer you the peace of mind, especially in this COVID-19 era. And so to our policyholders, your claims are very important to us, and we advise you to visit our offices or the GlycoLife website, glycolife.com, to lodge your claims for prompt services. Now, we're surviving COVID-19 together, so please pay your premiums via your chosen mode of payment or by Mumu on 0591 441473 or by e-premium for micro insurance to safeguard your policies. Our call center team is ready to support you, so call us on 0202 222 113 for assistance or contact us via our digital channels. We care for your safety, so all our offices are implementing the Ghana Health Services recommended COVID-19 protocols. Please practice social distancing, keep safe, and trust GlycoLife to cushion you for life.
Now, Fabry Metal Ghana Limited is doing the most. They are winners of the 2021 Steel Manufacturing Company of the Year and Excellence in Corporate Social Responsibility. They make the Fab 500 steel rods here in Ghana using international quality standards. They are proud of being industry leaders in steel, providing import substitutes at affordable prices. Call them on 055-269-8192, or you can try 024-989-6103. They're in Chopoli on the Tema Aplau Road. Fabry Metal, your partner in steel.
And get fast and refreshing relief from stomach upset with number 10 liver salt. Number 10 liver salt restores vitality and provides effective relief from stomach upset, nausea, hyperacidity, and indigestion. Number 10 liver salt, a refreshing relief. But when stubborn coughs, cold, or catarrh interrupt your life, get fast and effective relief with Stop Cough. Stop Cough range is suitable for adults, children, and babies. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor. Stop that cough with Stop Cough.
Look, this thing, I still can't understand though. 240,000 Ghana cedis, not dollars, is enough to get you a home with Seti Realty.
Sharp.
240,000 Ghana cedis.
The price of a new vehicle.
Bye-bye. Cheap. How are they doing it?
Very, very cheap.
Seti Realty are offering huge discounts on their 2 and 3 bedroom apartments between now and the end of the year, okay? They are designed and built to reduce your cost of living, and of course, they are an excellent opportunity to invest. I'm talking about a Nyami Dia apartment in Tema. It's close to the new Palace Shopping Mall. Affordable luxury homes in a gated community with 24-hour security and all kinds of infrastructure and amenities. Honestly, if you want a home that will save you money or an excellent opportunity to invest, then look, 240 grand, that is all. Call Seti Realty on 055-143-5555, or you can try 055-143-8888, or just go to nyamidriagh.com. Terms and conditions apply. Prices are subject to change on a monthly basis, and only a limited number of units are available. Call them. Just call them now. All right? That's Seti Realty. Okay. Let's get back to our conversation. Dr. Samuel Sasu Mensah joins us. He's the Director of Operations at MTTD. He's on the line now, as well as Engineer Mahama, who, of course, is a road engineer. We're trying to understand why so many road accidents. The numbers are going up, not down, in spite of all the campaigns. It's a worry. Let's figure it out together. Dr. Sasu Mensah, before the break, I was asking that in addition to the behavior of driver, oh, by the way, Seth Kwame Boateng is here as well, let's not forget that. In addition to the behavior of drivers, are there also some systemic problems that we need to solve to make our roads safer? For example, we keep hearing about how many police officers also own trotro drivers and are using that to basically bail out drivers who behave badly on our roads, giving them impunity to misbehave and drive poorly, putting the rest of us in danger. What does the MTTD know about this? Do we have Dr. Sasu Mensah on the line? It would appear we've lost Dr. Samuel Sasu Mensah there. So we're trying to reconnect with him. But in the meantime, guys, I went to do my do the roadworthy certificate for my car. Now, when I got there, it was a busy day. Okay, so I was sitting around for maybe 2 hours, waiting to get it done. I kid you not, for the 2 hours that I was there, not a single trotro came to do a roadworthy, certificate. There was a mass of cars there, so many cars. Not a single trotro. Not a single rickety vehicle. You see these cars that you see driving along and you are wondering.
Yeah.
But these cars have roadworthy stickers on them.
Yeah, they do.
So how did they get them?
Very important question. We need to get some clarifications from the DVLA. But we still have Engineer Mahama on the line. Let's bring him into the conversation.
Okay, so Engineer Mahama, now talking about the general numbers, it's obvious that there are certain parts of the country that are doing better than others when it comes to road accidents. Some are really struggling. The Ashanti region, the eastern region, some shocking numbers from there. But then if you go to the OT region, for example, or the northeast region, they seem to be doing great. I mean, what is it? You would have thought that perhaps the more remote areas with worse roads would record higher numbers. Not the case. What accounts for that?
No, not the case. Less vehicles within those locations. The poorer the road, the less speed the drivers. I mean, and you see, can we tell the Ministry of Transportation and then the Road Safety Authority that they should bow their heads in shame if they have not started implementing the speakers in being installed in the vehicles. I remember you interviewed me somewhere early this year, trying to see how best we can handle this issue before we get to the latter part of this year, and we're in December. So if the Ministry of Transportation comes on radio to do a lot of talks, the Road Commission does same, and they don't go down there to ensure that these speed limiters are installed in all the commercial vehicles. I am saying this morning that they should bow their heads in shame, and they should know that they are part of the people who are they are part of the cause of the people who are dying. I don't think that it will take the country 5 months to get speed limiters and at least start the process of installing in all the VVIPs, the coastal buses, and then locating all the GPRTU station by station and start to do that. To the police, if they decide that on the roads, after the installation of these speed limiters, they might find themselves in these vehicles and see whether they can test drive the vehicles and see whether the cars will go beyond the 80 kilometers or 100 kilometers per hour, and then these drivers are fined or they are arraigned before court that they have refused to install these things. Because apart from the speed that we are having on the roads, the accident would have been minimal. 2 days ago, at the junction at UCC, a sprinter bus was coming from Accra, and ran into a stationed scrap vehicle, which was bringing scrap from Takrady to Tema. And according to eyewitnesses, that bus or the truck had been parked there for 3 days. And the driver had gone back to Takrady to look for a mechanic to come and repair. Where is the towing truck policy that you and I spoke this year? I remember I was so emotional in January or February that if government decided to smuggle the policy without doing enough consultation, then it is only prudent that if we are worried about the number of fatalities, government has to do extensive collaboration or discussion, stakeholder discussion, and get this policy back. I am prepared to pay 200 Ghana cedis a year to save my life. By adding that to the roadworthy or whatever, or my renewal of my license, to get these towing trucks at all these identified black spots. We're speaking too much. In 2019, thereabout, or 18, this policy was supposed to be implemented, and the Ghanaians were not happy about the way it was being smuggled, so to speak, into the DVLA fee. What has happened? Government cannot buy all the vehicles. I understand. If you can buy over 270 ambulances to save lives, to be able to respond rapidly to accidents, the cause of the accident had to be curtailed before the accident occurs. Apart from people who have chronic ailment that will aggravate at the hospitals, I'm talking about ambulances which will be discharged to areas of accident on the roads. Why don't we get the towing trucks so that if a vehicle is broken down? See, I don't know why people say that we shouldn't find the people when their cars are broken down. If your car is broken down on a highway, in a curve, in a corner, government has to tow the vehicle to a safe place, and you have to be fined, to be surcharged, not to be sent to the court, but you got to pay. So the rhetorics, the talking, the long talk, I am telling you that if we don't get the speed limiters, see, next year, maybe, unfortunately, these numbers are going to go high. And that's so sad to happen. And before I forget, a colleague of mine who works in one of these guys, he's a very big guy. One of the days his car got broken down, and he joined an oven from American House to Accra Central. If the driver is listening or the owner of the car is listening, there is a man who is driving more or less like an ash oven with the legs are not working. According to my colleague, when he gets to a traffic light or anywhere, he has to lift his legs with his hand. And this is a driver who is driving on the Accra, Medina, East Legon Road every single day. I'm sorry to say, physically challenged. The two legs are not functioning, but he lifts with his hand and applies the brake with those legs. These are the challenges we are having, however sad it is, on our roads in Ghana. The other one is, if we think that the accidents are going to keep on happening at the intersections, then I'm sure that a proposal will be made through some of us that the Ghana Highways Authority, the Department of Urban Roads, and the Road Safety Authority would have to implement speed tables at all the 4 approaches or 3 approaches of all the signalized intersections, so that even if you are speeding before you get to a traffic light, you would have to go through a speed table. That would reduce your speed drastically, so that even if you go across the junction when the other car is coming from the opposite direction or your adjoining side, the impact will be minimal.
Yeah, that's an important engineering solution to that problem. I mean, let's be fair, not all accidents happen on intersections. Yeah. It may well be that more of them happen on open stretches of road than at intersections. But there is a clear problem at intersections, and I'm glad that you are making such a suggestion of how we can deal with it. Now, we have Dr. Sasu Mensah joining us again, Director of Operations at MTTD. Dr. Sasu Mensah, I was asking before we got our signal got interrupted. There are numerous reports of trotros that are owned by police officers. And as a result of that, their drivers never get into trouble when they break the law on the roads. So they've grown, otherworldly levels of impunity. And they drive however they wish, putting the rest of us in danger. What does the MTTD know about this?
The issue here is that it's about perception. That is what people are perceiving. But we have to delve through the reality. The issue is that the MTTD, our main function and responsibility is to enforce traffic rules and regulations without any let or hinder. The issue is that any driver who contravenes or who breaches the road traffic regulations should be dealt with according to what the law says, irrespective of what job you do. So we are not selective in the process of enforcing traffic rules and traffic regulations. If you fall foul of the law, irrespective of where you are coming from, irrespective of the work that you do, you are supposed to be taken through the process through which you will be penalized for the actions or the inactions that you are conducting yourself on the road. So it's just about perception. That is not about the real. So whether or not you are MDT, you are a police officer, you contravene the traffic regulation, you are expected to be arrested and put through the dictates of the law.
So are you telling us officially that it is not true that there are several trotros that are owned by police officers?
We don't have any act like that.
Oh, well, I mean, you are the MTTD. You are the ones who are stopping people who break the law on our roads. If indeed it turns out that many of the trotros are owned by police,
but the issue is that there are so many professionals who are running trotro services.
I'm not saying that police are the only ones. I'm asking whether there is a large number of trotros that are owned by the police. Is this a fact or not?
Professionals who are also running and services like that. And in terms of law, traffic law enforcement, we do not discriminate.
Okay. I want us to talk briefly about the motorway. Another hotspot for accidents, the Akratama Motorway. What we're seeing now, in fact, we've been seeing for some time, is that there are trotro stations developing along the motorway stretch. Manet Junction is the most notorious. There's also one immediately after you come through the Tema, what used to be the toll booth, from Tema coming towards Accra. As soon as you come through it, right there on the right-hand side, a trotro station is developing. This is the motorway. There was a time when trotros wouldn't even venture onto the motorway. They would use other routes. Now they use the motorway and they are turning it into they are creating stops where their mates will venture out into the ongoing traffic to stop cars so that passengers can walk across the motorway. Also illegal. I see this every day. What's the MTTD doing about this?
Kujo, we have done something about it. What I'm saying is that I continue to mention this particular issue. The indiscipline. Hello.
Yes, we're listening.
Hello.
We're listening.
The indiscipline, and indiscipline. And what I'm saying is that road safety is a shared and collective responsibility. The functions of the MTTU is to enforce traffic rules and regulations. You agree with me that what we have done recently is to normally go there and make sure that we sack them. Anytime we go there, we sack. So the issue is that we have deployed our men on that stretch of the road, the motorway, and variously what they have done is that they have evicted them, they have sacked them and sacked them. But when the men go there, the men who have been deployed there, they go and sack them because of impunity and indiscipline on our roads. They normally come back again. But the effort is ongoing. Definitely we are there deploying our men there to go and actually sack them while they fly on the Tema Motorway.
But Dr. Sasumensa, I mean, in explaining the problem to us, you've talked about your men sacking them. Now, how do you think you can permanently solve this particular challenge?
The issue is what I've said is a collective and shared responsibility. We have to put a strategy, and I'm developing a strategy, and we will put deploy permanent men over there where they have stationed that place as a lorry park or lorry stations. And now we attack the MTTD commander at airport to make sure that they deploy constantly on that stretch of the road so that the activities will be thwarted.
Now, Dr. Sasu-Mensah, you say you keep sacking them.
Yes.
When will you start arresting them?
We have been arresting them and sending some to court. We have done that. Several of them, we have arrested them and sent some of them to court. Several of them. The figures are there.
Do you think a permanent presence of the MTTD at these locations might help?
Yes, certainly it will help.
So will you do that?
Yes, certainly we are doing it. We are doing it.
If they are there, then they can't come back. But they are.
You see, as I mentioned earlier, the case is about indiscipline on the part of those motorists who are using those points as loading and parking places. So,
just to help me understand, the MTTD are there, but yes, the trotro drivers are also there?
What I'm saying is that we deploy them there. They are not permanent. So what we are going to do is that we are going to make it a permanent duty point for people to be there so that they will be taking them from that point.
Okay. We'll look out for the permanent MTTD at these spots. We appreciate your time with us very much. Dr. Samuel Sasu-Mensah is the Director of Operations at MTTD. Thank you very much. All right, when we come back, and by the way, big thank you to Engineer Mahama as well, who has joined us for this conversation. When we come back, we'll wrap up with Seth Kwame Boateng in the studio. Stay with us.
What would you do if you have the choice to do anything in life? Build your dream house, take very good care of your family, and plan for a comfortable retirement. Plan a befitting funeral for your loved ones when they depart. How would you live if you knew there was a friend waiting to support you on all of your life's choices?
You have such a friend in Glyco Life Insurance. Glyco Life has all the plans to meet your life's needs. Your child's education, your life savings, your mortgage, funerals, redundancy, and your retirement, and takes the burden off your shoulders. So go ahead and live life to the fullest today with Glyco Life Insurance plans. And remember that all our policies are hedged against inflation. Talk to Glyco Life on 0302 218 500 or 246 142. Also visit our website at www.glycolife.com or any of our branches nationwide for more information.
Glyco Life, we cushion you for life.
Glyco, we cushion you for life.
Putting up or replacing a roof is not just laying the panels, it's a complete engineered system. And at Roofings and Steel Ghana Limited, we understand how the whole system works and are resolved to give you the very best quality in roofing and steel products. Manufactured locally in Ghana, we offer a range of steel and galvanized pipes, mild steel plates, and all ranges of roofing sheets, IBR and IDT, corrugated and galvanized. Our locally manufactured products are tropicalized to withstand local conditions. Distributors, wholesalers, contractors, builders, welders, and fabricators. It's time to get the best quality roofing and steel products made in Ghana. Visit our office at Chopoli on the Tema Aflawa Road. Call us on 0559 722 035 or 0552 571 173 or 0242 539 411. Roofings and Steel Ghana Limited, your strength in steel.
Maudada no pediani bianye di pa and the pe wo malt milk ena koko mu a ema milomu da shima.
From Nestle.
No victim of gender-based violence should be silent. Every human deserves dignity and respect. If your health, dignity, and security is undermined, you must seek assistance. Call the Orange Support Center for assistance on toll-free number 0800 111 222. This message is by the kind courtesy of the United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA.
entire customer service team is out for lunch. Please call back in 4 hours.
What? Me nana bedi akona mama me bad service ano. Me kokra.
Ah, Nana, with Bumps from Enterprise D, you will love the customer service experience, KK. I am available for you 24/7 on the Enterprise Advantage app, the Enterprise website, and on WhatsApp number 055-400-1924.
Hello, Babs.
Chat with Babs from Enterprise, your contact for insurance, pensions, funeral and property solutions from the Enterprise Group. Dream big with us.
Enterprise, your advantage.
Wow, wow, wow. Hope you have heard, rent to own now in Ghana. The Flan City Extension Project, rent to own land and house ownership scheme by the Ningo Pram District Assembly and its partners, supported by the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development and the UN Habitat, are right here in Ghana. So be smart, because where you trade and live really matters. Apply now and own a home or a fully serviced land. Wait a minute, don't forget to join our affiliate housing cooperatives also. Special offers last up to October 31st, 2021. Call us on 055 55 3300 or 0577 911101 and 055 7054 635. Website newaccra.city. Plant City Extension Project, shaping Ghana's urban future.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Welcome back. It's the Super Morning Show on Joy. Now, the Planned City Extension Project, Rent to Own, is now in Ghana, getting better and better. You really need to learn more about this. Ningo Pram District Assembly, NIPDA, and his partners are doing this, of course, supported by Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development and the UN Habitat. Where you live or trade matters. So get yourself a commercial land or home. And, of course, don't forget to join the affiliate housing cooperatives. Call 055 5530 300 or 0577 911101. You can also try 0557 054 635 or go to newaccra.city. Plan City Extension Project, shaping Ghana's urban future.
And I'm still reminding you, of carnation. It's very important. I love that carnation creamer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's been loved for decades by Ghanaians. Has an exciting new look and a refreshingly modern paper label design in same red, white, and greeny colors as you know. And carnation is still perfect for the cup of tea you love. It comes in a 160-gram tin at the cool price of 3 Ghana cedis in a retail outlet near you. Carnation is proudly produced in Ghana by Nestle, so come on and join the Carnation Nation. Carnation goodness in every cup.
Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited continues to do amazing things with kingdomstoreonline.com. So you don't need to get caught in the Christmas rush running from shop to shop. Just go online, buy everything hassle-free. They will deliver to your home or office. And if it's in Accra or Tema, then you get your delivery free. Plus, you can pay for all your products via Momo across all networks. Terms and conditions do apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability is their hallmark.
And I'm sure you've heard about the Orange Support Center. Well, the Orange Support Center provides support to survivors of sexual and gender-based violence, including psychosocial support, legal support, and medical services where necessary. So call the Orange Support Center on 0800 111 222. Do not continue to suffer in an abusive relationship. Call the Orange Support Center now on 0800 111 222. So if you notice gender-based violence anywhere or see something, please say something because you might be saving a life. That's good news for victims of sexual and gender-based violence. UNFPA, Ghana, and the Ministry of Gender and Children and Social Protection have established the Orange Support Center to support them. Call now 0800 111 222 to seek assistance because it attracts no charges.
So imagine you're saving for your retirement, then some unforeseen event like illness or disability or even death, comes and messes up your plans. That's why Allianz Life Insurance has teamed up with Pensions Alliance Trust to bring you Pensure. It's a benefit package which enhances the financial security of you, the contributor, by providing you with free hospitalization benefit, disability, and life insurance cover. So it comes at no extra cost to you, the Pensions Alliance Trust contributor, and it's underwritten by Allianz Life Insurance. Contact Pensions Alliance Trust to learn more or to enroll by calling 0302 775 349. You can also try 050 155 3839. You can also contact Allianz Life for more information. Their number is 0302 267 892. Pensure, your financial security enhanced.
And the Ghana Tourism Authority under the offices of Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture wishes to announce the third edition of Kusi Ideas Festival in Ghana, themed How Africa Transforms After the Virus. Now, the two-day conference would bring together speakers and delegates from across Africa to examine the continent's place in the world, especially after COVID-19 pandemic. Now, the COVID-19 pandemic brought unprecedented and is still, bringing disruptions to Africa, and therefore needs an economic development policy to improve its resilience and accelerate transformation to realize sustained economic welfare. This year's festival will be held from the 10th to the 11th of December 2021 at the Accra International Conference Center. For more information, visit kusiideasfestival.com and follow our pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
So we've been telling you so much about Carnation these days. That's because they have a brand new modern paper label design. It's the same red, white, and green colors you know. And of course, Carnation is still perfect for that cup of tea you love. It comes in a 160-gram tin at a cool price of 3 Ghana, Nangan. And of course, you can get one in a retail outlet near you. Carnation is proudly produced in Ghana by Nestle. Come on and join the Carnation Nation. Carnation, goodness in every cup. This advert is FDA approved. All right, let's get back to it. And of course, some messages from our partners. Stay with us. We're back after these.
These holidays, choose to be wacky.
Oh, that sounds like fun!
Choose to be weird.